Welcome to PreMath. In this video, we have got this yellow shaded semicircle with a center O, fully inscribed in an equilateral triangle ABC, as you can see in this given diagram, such that D and E are our points of tangency. And moreover, the area of this equilateral triangle has been given to us as 3 times square root of 3 square units. And now our task is to calculate the area of this yellow shaded semicircle. Please don't forget to give a thumbs up and subscribe. And please keep in mind that this figure may not be 100% true to the scale. Let's go ahead and get started. And here's our very first step. Since we are dealing with this equilateral triangle, that means all these side lengths of this triangle have equal length. Let's assume the side length of this equilateral triangle is lowercase a, then this side length is going to be lowercase a and lowercase a across the board. And now let's recall this crucial fact. The interior angles of an equilateral triangle are 60 degrees each. So therefore this angle has got to be 60 degrees. Likewise, this angle is 60 degrees and 60 degrees. And now we know that the area of this equilateral triangle ABC has been given to us as 3 times square root of 3. And now let's recall the area of an equilateral triangle formula. Area of this equilateral triangle is always equal to square root of 3 times a square divided by 4, where this lowercase a is the side length of this triangle. And now we know that the area of this equilateral triangle has been given to us as 3 times square root of 3. I am going to substitute that value over here. So therefore we can write this one as square root of 3 divided by 4 times a square is going to be equal to 3 times square root of 3. And now we can see this square root of 3 and this square root of 3, they are gone. So therefore we are ended up with the a square divided by 4 equals to 3. And now I am going to multiply both sides by 4 to remove this fraction. And here we can see this 4 and 4 is gone. So therefore a square value turns out to be 12. And now I am going to undo this square by taking the square root on both sides. So therefore our lowercase a value turns out to be 2 times square root of 3 units. So thus the side length of this equilateral triangle turns out to be 2 times square root of 3 units. So therefore this side BC length is going to be 2 times square root of 3. In other words, this segment length BO is going to be half of that one is going to be square root of 3, and likewise this OC length is going to be square root of 3 as well. And now in this next step I am going to connect this center O with this point of tangency D, as you can see in this next step. And now let's make an observation. We can see that this OD length is our radius of this semicircle. So I'm going to label that one as lowercase r. And now our task is to find the value of this radius lowercase r. And now let's recall the circle theorem. According to this theorem, the angle between the radius and the tangent line will always be 90 degrees. So no wonder this angle has got to be our 90 degree angle, since this is our radius and this is our tangent line. And now let's focus on this tiny right triangle OBD. We know this angle is 60 degrees, this angle is 90 degrees. So therefore this remaining angle has got to be 30 degrees. And now let's focus once again on this right triangle ODB. And now let's recall this famous trigonometric ratio. Sine of theta is always equal to opposite divided by hypotenuse. So therefore, for our this angle 60 degrees, this side is the opposite side of this angle, whereas this is our hypotenuse. So therefore, for sine of our angle 60 degrees, our opposite side is radius lowercase r divided by our hypotenuse is square root of 3. And now we know that sine of 60 degrees is square root of 3 divided by 2. So therefore I'm going to replace that one with its value square root of 3 divided by 2. So therefore this could be written as square root of 3 divided by 2 is going to be equal to lowercase r divided by square root of 3. And now I am going to cross multiply. So therefore we can write this one as 2 times our radius lowercase r equals to square root of 3 times square root of 3 is simply becomes 3. And now I am going to divide both sides by 2 to isolate radius r. So therefore our radius lowercase r turns out to be equal to 3 divided by 2 units. So thus the radius lowercase r of this yellow shaded semicircle turns out to be 3 divided by 2. And here's our final step. Now we are going to calculate the area of this yellow shaded semicircle. And now let's recall the area of a circle formula. Area is always equal to pi times r square, where lowercase r is the radius. And since we are dealing with this semicircle, so therefore the area of the semicircle is going to be pi lowercase r square, and we are going to divide this one by 2. So therefore the area of this yellow semicircle is going to be pi divided by 2 times the radius of this semicircle is 3 divided by 2 whole square. And now we know that the square of this 3 divided by 2 is going to be 9 divided by 4. So therefore we can write pi divided by 2 times 9 divided by 4. Or if we multiply and simplify, that is going to give us 9 times pi divided by 8 square units. So thus after all the calculations and manipulations, the area of this yellow shaded semicircle turns out to be 9 pi divided by 8 square units. And that could be approximately equal to 3.5343 square units as well. In other words, the area of this yellow shaded semicircle is going to be 9 pi divided by 8 square units. And that's our final answer. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos. Bye.